We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Dinelson Lamet gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In there. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-7 line. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Lamet is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Again, a 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Batting 4th, the center fielder, number 35, Cody.
So coming
Bellinger.
to the plate, Cody Bellinger, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Recalled, and the inning is over. One left for LA. Dodgers scoreless, Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Padres, the center fielder, Juan.
Now here it comes.
No, that's down.
Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Kershaw now on 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Kershaw's ready, and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. Wow. Just play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding in, Max Muncy. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Jock Peterson now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the stretch.
Just gets a piece of it. Muncy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Up.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lutz. Grounder down the line at third. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Line towards center field. Lagares is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Junior.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 14 homers and 51 runs batted in. Machado now on 0-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The pitch. Dozier, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Clayton Kershaw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Popped him up. Mejia over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Friars are into the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Lagares. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Here comes the first pitch. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Lagares, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Pitch on the way. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball that's outside. Oh, that's it. That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now a throw over.
Hey.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right, but foul. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Betts looking up. Onto the party porch and gone. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Brian Dozier at the plate.
Second baseman,
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, number 31.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get some.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Lagares. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Gavin Lutz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Belted out toward deep center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. One and 0. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Two men on, 2 out, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Ruiz is on his way home. He'll score, and the Dodgers have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's set. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody Bellinger.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, Matt. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Cal Quantrill, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Cal Quantrill.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy down the first baseline. On the ground for Dozier at second. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 5-2. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Padres, number 15.
Riding in once again, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Machado stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Digging in, Keibert Ruiz. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Gavin Lutz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lutz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. It's 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in the gap.
No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's Juan Lagares, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled away. The 1-1. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. At the plate, Tommy Pham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point.
Mookie Betts.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Fly ball out to right field. Myers is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
At the plate, Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side. There's 1. Back to the pitcher, but it's thrown away. And now they'll get the 3rd out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning will draw to a close. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Friars 2. Last half of the 7th here, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
To short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Matt Strahm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
One and two as he chases the slider. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Coming to the plate now, Keibert Ruiz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Dozier is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lutz.
Settling in now, Gavin Lutz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Strahm, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-2. So here's Will Myers, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Stripling will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kike Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing second base and batting 9, number 14.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for
The final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2 now.
Still even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Greg Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Greg Garcia.
No balls and 1 strike. Garcia is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Stepping in now, Juan Lagares. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Luis Perdomo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in now, Corey Seager. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Friars 2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Stepping up to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clayton Kershaw earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.